Hello everyone. Hello. How's everyone going? Hello, Pat. Nice to see you. Be back after market open sniper scalp. Okay, good luck. Good luck. I wish that everything will go well. Before the markets open, let's quickly give a look on what is going on. We are seeing that price, of course, has bullish order flow. You see price broke this 1 hour reverted fair value gap and currently is in this bullish PDRA, of course, a bullish 1 hour fair value gap over here. Okay, perfect. One very nice target can be, of course, up upon here, but you all know how much I love my triangles. Our normal triangle will form, of course, up here. So this is my draw on liquidity. Here is where my triangle is going to form. Hey Bear, nice to see you, mate. Welcome. So happy to see you, mate. How are you? I have a lot of days to talk with you. How are you? How's it going? Okay. I won't lie to you. The RIDR over here confuse us a little bit. Why? Because we are having a clear bearish expansion model today. I won't lie to you, from what I'm seeing, based of course on the order flow and everything else that's going on, I won't be surprised if I see price explode and go above Asia towards there. I won't be surprised. I will be careful in general because I don't want to do any mistakes. We have room for the Asian DR. This is the truth. If I see probably something, I might try to go towards the Asian DR. But I will be patient. In general, I want to see what the markets have to give us. I'm good. Started getting snow here. Snow. Whoa. Snow. We here in Greece, I can't remember the last time that it snowed. It snows of course, in the mountains, but mostly the temperature is around 20 degrees Celsius. 15 to 20. Now, these days, it's a little bit more cold, about 15. It's rare here in Greece, my friend, to see snow. It's rare. Pat says the only time I ever want to see snow again is in my drinks. Okay. It's -2 Celsius right now. Oh, come on. Really? -2. Hardcore. Where you are living. It's hardcore. Well, a few minutes before the market opens, I promised yesterday to explain everyone and publicly, of course, my whole thought process on the reason that I took my yesterday's trade for profit league. I will explain exactly step by step what I was seeing and why I executed the trade. That, of course, was a winner because this is what TTF is. We are 2000% transparent with everyone. We will always be, and it is the only place that you will never hear lies from anyone. Welcome, Linda. Nice to see you. Welcome. And of course, whoever isn't a member of TTF, don't forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com, trdfloor.com. It will be our pleasure, of course, to see you at our amazing community, the most supportive community in the trading space. Of course, along with the amazing community, You will get thousands of hours of education, multiple concepts, multiple strategies, multiple indicators, and of course, the Earn as You Learn program. A huge opportunity for everyone from beginners, especially for beginners, for intermediate, for experienced traders, in order to make some extra profits based on the trading ideas. Amazing stuff going around here in TTF. Of course, we are in the middle of Profit League. That's why in the title you saw that I added Profit League, of course. Why? Because I must find a point for the competition. I must find a point for today. Mr. Ken and I believe two more traders are profitable every day. What's going on? We can't catch them up. They are nailing it. Of course, it is a bank holiday today for the US. I know it. We all know it. But I believe that volatility will end in a couple of hours. So I hope that we will find something over there. Okay, let me go down a little bit to the 1 minute. You see, price here created this high, created a lower low. Okay, this high created a low. In order for the structure to shift, we need a break with the body of this high. For now, this must get broken with a body for structure to create a change of character. For now, this what we are seeing is nothing. Is nothing. It is just internal structure doing nothing. That's why I always advise everyone to always stay patient. Why? Because we must be able to read 2000% what the markets have to give us. Remember what I said in the beginning. Order flow, of course, is bullish. Why? Because we are breaking and creating support from the PDRAs from the left side of the curve, from the leg that caused the latest downside move, call it whatever you want. We are also in this 1 hour bullish fair value gap. What I'm expecting? I'm expecting, of course, higher prices. I have marked over here what is my overall target. 24, 26, 400. 26, 400. Hello, Mr. Ken. Hello, Mr. Perfect. How are you? How is it going? Nice to see you, Ken. Nice to see you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to leave price a little bit to play out. Remember, today is a bank holiday. I'm not expecting too much volatility. But this doesn't mean that the markets won't move, of course. This will be, as I said previously, our break of structure. If it breaks, of course, with a body, it will be very, very interesting to see a nice pullback and take a really nice continuation. And also, I would like to show to you how I viewed also yesterday markets. I'll do this one more time again. This, in my eyes, we can call it an accumulation. This can be our manipulation. And what am I expecting to see? I am expecting to see distribution. So, because of the overall bullish order flow, imagine that this is a daily candle. What did we have over here at the opening of the market? We had our accumulation. What time is this? This is exactly 12 o'clock, where the daily candle, the daily New York candle opened. Over here. write it over here, daily open, true, daily open. Okay. Because although I'm expecting from an overall bullish perspective, what would I expect to see now? I would expect price to go up and create the body. And how are we going to understand it? Look, the power of 3. This is, I made a mistake a little. This is midnight, sorry. This is midnight. The candle was correct. Okay, I won't be surprised if I see this daily candle turn and become bullish. A quick view, what I also saw yesterday that I'm going to explain in a little bit. Give me some time a little bit to monitor what price is doing. We created the break of structure, price pullback. I should now enter, but I won't enter because it's too early on the opening. Look, hi Alex, here's Lucas. Good luck today. Thank you very much. Nice to see you over here. Look, nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you. Linda, I'm amazed of the Earn As You Learn program. Love it. A great opportunity to learn how you and the other traders in TTF read the market. Perfect, Linda. I'm so happy that you find value in it, and I mean this. I'm so happy, really, because only if you are part of TTF you can understand the true value of the Earn As You Learn program. And of course, with our even more expanding the trading ideas, being more specific on them, me, Bear, and Jay, we help you all, of course, to go to take even more the opportunities, even much more better, in order to be used for, of course, for prop firm accounts and any other situations that you don't like, of course, drawdown and many other stuff. Okay, don't forget, my friends, that any trade decisions that you're going to make are exclusively on your responsibility. Everything that, oh, I love you, my wife. I love Freddo Espresso, my friends. Freddo Espresso. Thank you so much. I love my wife so much. She all the time takes care of me. I was saying, everything that we're talking over here is exclusively for educational purposes, and they are my personal opinion. I should take a long over here, but I'm not taking it. What do we expect after a break of structure? We expect a pullback. We saw it, and I was a chicken and didn't take the trade. Oh, why didn't I enable? Okay. It's playing with my nerves. Let me enable also to see the volume profile. Okay, you can officially call me a chicken. This is a huge area of support, of resistance in this certain period. We were lucky. That's why I don't like taking trades in the first 15 minutes. Look what price did. Went up here at the resistant level and went down. Let's enable again the J zones, the magical J zones from easy exit. Don't forget, whoever, my friends, wants to get access to these amazing indicators that are drawing upon our charts through levels of supported resistance. Link in the description, trdfloor.com. I'm very curious to see what will happen, really. We will leave the markets a little bit to settle down, and we will try to find our opportunity. Yeah, Bear, it's Grandpa Ken, yeah. In TTF, we see, Luke says, in TTF, we see that it is possible to be consistent and in profit. Only discipline is important. Of course, only disciplined. Why? Because, my friends, we are trying to be 2000% transparent all the time. When the markets will settle down a little bit, I will take my time to explain the trade that I took yesterday, because I don't want anyone to believe that I did something hidden or I broke my rules. Sometimes everyone must understand that experience is something that can't be taught. Unfortunately, the hours me, Bear, Jay, Mr. Ken, Christy, Artie, and many, many others we have spent in front of the charts, the time we have spent in front of the charts are thousands. We know when we must be careful. We know when something is not looking so good. Sometimes we are right. Yesterday, I had multiple confluence for me to enter the trade. And of course, the markets helped me and aggressively went down. So I was quite lucky also, because we need also luck. Without luck, nothing happens. Never. Okay, the J zones over here are holding. Do you believe that the DR model is going to hold price? Very curious to see. Look, the valley is another, of course, level of support and resistance. We have one more up here. These are levels of support and resistance. The J zone are doing miracles over here, holding price, of course. Here is the point of control. Very curious to see what will happen. Let's, of course, give the markets the time that they need. We must be careful. Today is a bank holiday. We don't know what will happen. How was everyone's trading today? Did anyone take any trading opportunities? Of course, please make me a favor. Hit the like button. Of course, if you like what we are doing over here, hit the like button. It helps us so much in our try to make TTF even more bigger than it is. It will help us to spread out what TTF truly is. And of course, we thank you so much when you help us pressing the like, being subscribed, hitting, of course, and enabling all the notifications. Helps us so much. Ken says nothing yet for me. Yes, for me either. I don't like what I'm seeing. I won't lie to you guys. Of course, maybe DR will be true today. My charts are so cluttered when I see these things. Okay, Luke says long on DJ. Stop loss move to break even, but now is going without me. Now waiting on gold to enter long. Gold. Okay. Okay. You are... I like it. I like it. We had, of course, an explosion again of gold the last days. Very nice liquidity grab over here. If it changes, of course, it will be a really nice opportunity. Be careful though, because in my eyes, this is a change of character, my beloved friend. Probably price can go also towards the downside. Look, this is, of course, this is an idea. We are never sure, of course. Price can, of course, come back to the equilibrium and to the golden zone and then continue its pullback. Of course, no one knows what will happen. Go back to NQ. The consolidation continues. Let's go back in the 5-minute. Let's see. Could be a no trade day for me. Yes, I see that. Unfortunately, it will be for me too. From what I'm seeing, I don't like, of course, this consolidation. I believe, I won't lie to you, I believe that we will have some volatility the first 2 hours. Because the markets are not closed. We will see. We are patient, of course. The scenario that I would like to see now is price come, break this big level of support resistance and go towards the AZNDR to give us the room, of course, to take a trade towards this direction. Let's see. Clemny Travel says no trades yet. Watching gold. Okay. Took a long on a uses Linda. DR with FF 1 to 1.5. Well done, Linda. So proud of you. So proud of you. Amazing trade you took over there. Amazing trade. Well done. Really nice bullish expansion model. Clear price action. Really nice. Amazing trade. Well done. I love the way you trade. Where did you learn it from? I'm joking, of course. I'm joking. Okay, our 15 minutes passed from the opening. I won't lie to you. Now, something that I would like to discuss with all of you. Simple breakout trading. Simple stuff. Let me erase this 1 hour bullish fair value gap and do with all of you a simple way how we can trade. Look, what is this over here? Take a look. Let me draw this box. This is, of course, let's make it another color. Let's make it blue. Okay, perfect. Let's go down to the 1 minute. What I would like to say, let's erase also these two, everything erase, no concepts, no nothing. No ICT concepts, nothing. Let's make it even bigger, this box, over here, for example. What I would like, in which situation I would be interested in trading, if I saw price break and retest and go up, or break and retest from the downside from this side. This is called a consolidation. This is a consolidation box. Call it whatever you want. How you can make simple trading concepts. Just looking and trusting your eyes, seeing price going sideways. Here price is going sideways. What I would like to see, I would like to see a break from this box. Of course, we can add upon it. Of course, we can add a market structure. What is this? Price is bullish. We are in a pullback from the 1 hour, for example. Let me erase this also. Price is pulling back. What can we see? We can see, of course, price create a new higher high. Let me erase this also, it doesn't confuse us. Everything. Okay. Creating low, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Simple things. No mumbo jumbo, no magical concepts, nothing. Of course, if we have a concept that can help us even more in our try to be able to read price better, then of course we can use it. But see that you don't need at the end of the day anything but just the simple trust my eyes concept. Pat says, and done, back over here, sniper scalp workout very well today. Perfect, perfect, Pat. I would really like you to hear from you what exactly is the way that you're viewing. I believe that you're taking a really fast trade over there. I was never so good at so quick scalper. I won't lie to you. I'm happy that you're managing to make money with this kind of concept. Okay, what we are seeing now, we are seeing that London DR was powerful over here and is forcing price probably to go lower, where is going to go towards the 1 hour inverted fair value gap over here. Let me enable also Fractal Frenzy. I should have taken this short. I won't lie to you guys. Oh no. It's going to go without us. It's going to go without us, my friends. It's going to live without us. Damn it. Damn it. Luis is asking, of course, Pat, is this setup something you would like to share with the rest of the class? Of course. I don't know. This is Pat's thing. If she wants, she will share with us, of course. I would like to see a little bit pullback so we can enter over here. I'm going to take this trade, my friends. Wish me good luck. Covering, of course, the high. Going for a 1.5. Let's go. Let's go. Rip it. Rip it. I need my point today. I need my point. Rip it. No, don't pull back, please. Please don't pull back. Please. It pull backed. Should I add? If it goes up here, I will add a little bit more. Good luck. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for wishing me good luck. I hope it plays out. Whoever has a question why I enter, of course, this trade is what I saw when what I explained previously. Of course, I was waiting and expecting a breakout from this accumulation, but what we are seeing also, we're seeing the Asian DR creating a bearish expansion model. Of course, if I saw price breaking, of course, the lower London DR, my bias would be different. Now I'm following the pullback. Yes, I know we could have gone long, but I would have gone long if we had broke from the upside. If everyone wants to see my complete, of course, thought process around the trade I took, go back a little bit in the beginning of the live stream. You will see what I was thinking exactly from the beginning, from until the moment that I took the trade. Let's go. It's not going down, my friend Ken. What's going on? This support level over here is creating, I believe, I like that we are growing up. Let's see. Let's see if it's going to go down. Okay. Thank you, Luis. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for your praise. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Uh, Let me know when you say. Okay. 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 Perfect. Perfect. Yes, Pat is going to share what she wanted, what she's doing. We thank her so much because it is, many times not everyone wants to share. We thank you so much, Glenn. Of course, whoever wants to learn what the super sniper scalp that our friend Pat is doing almost every day, link in the description, trdfloor.com. Of course, whoever wants to join our community and be part of this huge supportive Discord community that we have, helping each other for one reason: profitability, my friends. Everything we do here in TTF is for profitability. I'm so happy that we have also so kind members that want to share what they are doing. Okay, Monica, same. Okay, same here. Everyone wants to learn what you are doing, Pat. Everyone. I believe that you are holding the holy grail over there. The new next thing. Everyone is interesting. What are you doing? Okay, what is doing now? I don't like all these rejections, of course. This is a bad sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles rejecting this price level. I don't like this, and I mean this. I don't like this at all, and this will be for sure the reason if we are going to lose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles rejected this level, whatever it is. And of course, we lost. Of course, we took a loss over there. I should be monitoring better price. After I saw these 5 candles that rejected this level, I should have closed my trade, but I didn't. I prefer talking to all of you, my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how important it is to read what is exactly in front of our eyes, my friends. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles rejecting what? The 560 level. And what happened after that? Look what price is doing. We took our loss, unfortunately. Was up here. Yes, we took a loss. Of course, it is what it is. Back in the raids, we'll be a little bit more patient now. I believe we probably had a JSON over there that I didn't check. No, it wasn't a JSON. It is some magic force. Really, what was it? Okay. Now we found what it was. It was, of course, a magical JSON. A 5-minute JSON. Something made price react. What it was, you saw by yourself. A JSON. A magical JSON. I won't lie to you guys. I'm interested in general for longs now, from what I saw. Price is still going down. Maybe we should wait over here, London to break. We will see. We will see how price is going to play out. Unfortunately, we took a loss. It is what it is, of course. Luck wasn't with us today like yesterday. And now, waiting, of course, for price to play out, I'm going to show you how I executed yesterday my trade. Look what I was seeing. Yes, we had a bullish expansion model, but what happened? From the opening, my friends, price was going higher and higher and higher. At the opening of the market, I couldn't believe that price would continue up. Also, I spotted what I did previously with all of you guys. What did I do? What is this? This was my accumulation. I saw this as a manipulation. And would I expect after that? Distribution. Of course, when I saw that price formed and the DR range had formed, I was monitoring this support level over here. And of course, I enabled when I was at the 1 minute. If I cut price, I saw multiple rejections. Now take a look. I saw multiple rejections. Price wasn't able, of course, to break the DR from the upside. But what did I see? I saw price creating a bullish 5 minute, a bearish, a golfing candle, retesting over here. Look how many confluences I have at the same area. One support level. Okay. A J zone. And price broke it, retested it with the next candle, and of course I took the trade. Why? Because I also saw over here the last the higher high that created higher low that created the higher high broke. It is a bullish order block that transformed, of course, into a breaker block. Price went down, came up. I entered the trade at the signal of fractal frenzy. I had the room for the Asian DR. Look how much low it was. I didn't have any J zones in the intermediate, of course. That's why I executed the trade against everything. But look what I saw. This is how I read price. I saw price accumulating. I saw this as a manipulation. And when I saw that my areas of supported resistance, of order flow, and everything shifted, I believed at that point that we will for sure go down. That's why I executed the trade. A quick scalp of 55 points. And you saw at the end of the day that yes, DR was right again. Okay, DR was right again. Price reacted, of course, to the next support resistance level and also this 1 hour inverted fair value gap. And it formed again, creating a false day and sending price higher. Was my explanation clear on what I thought it and why I executed the trade? Yes, I know I went against the DR probabilities, but I understood at that point that I had a for sure overextended market. I saw that we were forming an AMD at that point and an accumulation manipulation distribution. Okay, And if you asked me if I didn't take that trade, I would have taken this trade because it has also reacted from this London level in combination with this support and resistance level, and I would probably have taken this against even the confirmation, because at this point we saw that they are confirmed short. But if I saw this happening, 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections of this area over here, I would for sure have. Louis J has a lot to answer for. Yes, of course, of course. Ashley says there was a happy trail signal, but price is right at the 15-minute magical JSON. Yes, I know. These JSONs are being very, very hard for us to beat, but I must be more careful at the next time. I must be much more careful. Now, again, after we had this break of structure, what we saw that price broke from the downside, but what do we have over here? We have again a change of character. In general, this is a characteristic of, again, consolidation. This was a fake breakout and I fell for it. Okay. Okay, this doesn't mean, of course, that price won't melt again, but look where price reacted one more time in front of your eyes. Let me give me a sec, please. Look where price is reacting. Look where price is reacting, please. It is valid again to take a short, but I can't trust what I'm seeing currently. This is the problem. Oh, lol, yes, he was. Lucky for him, these zones are more often than not spot one. Yes, yes. Luke says how to deal with situation you take a trade and stop loss hit or break even stop loss hit and then price is going without you. You just accept it. You can't do anything. You see, price will go without me. You can't do anything. You just accept what the reality is, unfortunately. It has happened many times in my trading career. The only thing that I do is just accept. I was probably many times I say to myself that from the moment that I followed my thought process, my plan, and I didn't over risk, then everything is okay. It is what it is. I can't do anything. Okay. It's too risky for me to take a trade. This candle is very, very big. Price has broken again. I don't want to take my second bullet yet. I would have entered over here. Cover, of course, this high, but it is huge. I'm not going to take this. I don't trust price. Chipmunk, it is a bank holiday today. Do you trade live? No, no, I don't trade live. My live accounts, I only trade challenges, evaluations, only evaluations. In general, because I want to be, again, 1000% transparent with all of you, I can't risk my capital when I'm live streaming. Because as you see, I'm not paying attention. As I said, I should have, if I was trading normally over here with my prop firm accounts, if I saw these multiple rejections, I would have closed my trade. But because I was talking with all of you, I didn't close it and took the stop loss. That's why I'm avoiding when I'm live streaming to trade my live accounts. Uh, and of course, today is a bank holiday. I wouldn't like to risk, of course, my capital in this kind of situation. What should we do? Should we hit the button? I don't trust price. The claim is travel makes sense. Yes, because uh, I'm not. It's not that I'm not going to trade my accounts. Is that trading, especially when you're managing your balance, your true balance, uh, it's quite difficult to be 100% concentrated when you're talking with the chat, reading what's going on. You're not 100% concentrated. That's why, for now that I'm not so, because now that we are publicly on YouTube, it's much more hard for me. If I get used to the whole process of this, I would maybe feel more, how can I say it, more comfortable with all of this. I maybe will trade also live, my live accounts. I'm short at 683625, not looking good. Oh no, Ken. It's going down, it's melting. It will go down. Okay. It's going down, my friend. I believe in you. I'm thinking to follow you. Sort on NQ though. Yeah, let's take it. I'm going with Ken. Okay, let's go. Repeat. Go down. Who can answer me what I marked over here with this gray box? Oh no, don't go up. Come on. Who can tell me what this box, this gray box is? If anyone knows, of course. Chipmunk says, I actually think long will head a liquidity sweep and an inverted fair value gap close on the 1 minute. No idea what the gray box is. Let's see. Yes, let's see, my friend Chipmunk. What is going to happen? I like the opposite rejections up here. I hope that we are going to see lower prices. My friends, this is a breaker block. Why? This is a demand 1 minute demand zone. It was a demand over here. But what happened? Price broke it with a body, and now we expect this gray zone to be resistance for price. It was support. Now we hope that it will transform into resistance and send price lower. Okay, melt, please. Melt. Go down. Come on. Let's go. Are we going to score a point today? What's going to happen? I don't know. What's going to happen? Are we going to score a point? Or are we going to be losers for today? What's going to happen? Come on. Repeat. Repeat. Come on. Go down, please. But amazing. So the 1 minute broke the support and you created that box from peer review support to the opening of that candle. Interesting. Yes. In the older days of my SMC career, I would call this a flip zone. Why? Because this area is where demand transformed into supply. Okay. So this whole area is where demand and supply are transacting. So this area can be a really nice area for demand. For supply, sorry. Why? Because here supply demand was in control and here lost control and now supply is in control at this point. That's why we are expecting lower prices. But it is a general area where we expect price to change its, how can I say it? Change its state. Come on, push it, please. Push it. Give me a sec to check something. Okay. I checked what I want. Okay, I believe that it is going to melt from here. If it breaks this low, of course, we're going to see force towards the downside over here. I'm really curious to see what will happen. Here is a small area of demand, making price to react. You see by yourself. Let's see who will win at this point. Any questions on why I took this trade? Does anyone have a question? The way that I mark the breaker is I use the whole area. I use the whole area. Look over here. Let me remove the execution so you can see. Look, we had a big candle. Look, we had a big candle over here. That's how I marked the whole area. You see? That's how I marked the whole area. Actually. Being specific, marking to the tick bodies, that is a whole area where price shifted from supply and demand. So simple. No mumbo jumbo, no trying to that. No, that's not a true breaker. That is a mitigation block or doing this. Okay, they are all the same thing. This is an area where price changed hands. Okay, so simple. Now we need price to melt, but it's not melting. Why is it doing this? Tell me. Let's see. Let's see what will happen. Okay, Ashley. Because you see, if this candle didn't reject, this wouldn't be a proper breaker block. Why? Because price wouldn't respect it at all. But what did we see over here? We saw price reject it and then look, price open, went up and then broke it with force. So at this point, this area transformed. That's why I marked this gray box, and now I'll make it, of course, the proper. And it is a breaker block, yes. Melt, please. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Price, please. Bear says, I just trade with a ruler and a pencil. I'm old school. I don't know what all these kids are talking about. Well, you're learning every day with me, Mr. Bear. You're learning every day. Please melt now. What are you doing? Price, please. Let me set, of course, my trade to break even. I don't want to risk to lose again. Chipmunk says, great analysis. You're right. Ha ha ha. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. Everyone is right until we are proved wrong. I could also be wrong, and my analysis would be wrong. Okay, we are not here to say who is right or wrong. We are here to exchange opinions, and look what will happen now. It went, I should have taken profits over here, but now I'm going probably to see a break even in my eyes. Trading, real trading, my friends, real trading, real emotions, real everything. I should have taken, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I should have taken profits at 1.5 if it goes to my break even. If it doesn't, I was right and went for a 1.7. I was greedy and I may pay for it. What does everyone believe? No, it's not break even yet. I'm at break even, of course. Price, of course, went through my 1-to-1, so I put my trade at break even, but as I'm seeing, it will probably go to break even. Of course, it is what it is. We can't do anything about it. If I had put my trade at 1.5, I believe that we would have taken, no, it wouldn't even at 1.5, it wouldn't have taken take profit. It went to 1.47. Let's hope that this breaker block will hold. Luke says, and you were right, gold is going down. I took just 2 losses there, I'm done. Yes, should be just 1 loss, still fighting with that to be right every time. As I said, Luke, unfortunately, experience can't be taught. The reason that I told you that it might be a pullback is because I saw that structure shifted at that point. That's why. We are very unlucky in this trade, unfortunately. I'm very pissed off. I won't lie to you. We are very unlucky. We needed a small push. We are lucky that the breaker block is still holding. I don't know, although, for how much more it will hold. We don't know. We don't know at all. I hope that at the end we are going to be right. Any questions on my yesterday's trade? Anyone that asked yesterday to me to explain my yesterday's trade? Do you have any further questions upon it? Can you please help me? Is anyone that asked for my yesterday trade in the chat? I can't remember who asked me yesterday where I can't remember where I was asked. Hello, Marcin. Nice to see you, mate. Welcome. Please, my friends, don't forget, hit the like button If you are not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, enable all notifications. Of course, we can never forget, link in the description, trdfloor.com, the trading space where you can find everything that the trader needs, from multiple strategies, multiple concepts, thousands of education upon the basics and even more advanced concepts, trading concepts, of course. Supportive community, almost every question is always been answered, if of course we know what the answer is. Don't forget the Earn As You Learn program, the huge opportunity for all the members, from especially for the beginners and for the intermediate and of course advanced ones, how important it is to gain some extra profits, or to gain some profits, because it is so important based on the trade ideas to be able to capitalize upon them. Of course, it can be used from multiple aspects. Me, Bear, Jay are posting all the time our more even advanced analysis upon the trade ideas to help the members that are trading, of course, pro firms and all the others. Break even, unfortunately. This trade was break even. Here he didn't want to make us our favor over here. I couldn't risk, of course, to keep the risk on the table. Price is not expanding as we want, and we'll probably see it go to our take profit now. We are used to it. And we can begin, of course, the discussion talking about, yes, is break even, it ruins my stats, it does this, it does that. Most of the time it hits my break even and go down, but no one sees and calculates how many times a break even saves you from taking a loss. Yes, here we will see it go to my take profit. Okay. But how many times it saved me from taking my full stop loss? And now I don't feel a loser as I felt over here. Here I take a full loss. Over here I don't feel like a loser. I didn't lose any money from my precious capital. You understand what I mean? It's more psychological, not statistical. I know that the numbers will be even more better if I don't put break even in my trades. But the most important in my trading career has been my confidence, my psychological aspect. And I'm in a better state of mind when I see my trade hit break even than hitting my full stop loss. And now we are going to enjoy all together seeing the trade going, of course, to our take profit. It's so easily playing with us. Thank you, Price, for humiliating me and my opinions in front of everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. 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 Humiliate me, Price. Thank you so much. Humiliate me. Yes. Yes. Prove to everyone that says that we must put break even that I'm wrong. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Price. Thank you. Thank you so much. That was a really good one because I feel the exact same things. Marcin says sometimes I have a feeling that Price can hear me and see my moves. You can't imagine how many times I have thought the same exact thing. It's like the market makers are in my mind or are just looking at my charts. You are so right, Marcin. What is this level again? Oh, I forgot. Now I remember what it is. Now I remember what it is. Okay, please don't. At least reverse upon me completely, please. I can't. I can't handle this FOMO, 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 FOMO. Real example says, look, real example how to deal with break even ATP. Yes, well, it is what it is. And I mean this. Not trying to, of course, convince anyone that I'm right. 100% Alex. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Ken, exactly. That volume profile indicator, was it from TTF? You mean the easy exit? Yes, it is the easy exit zones. This is the easy exit zones. The volume profile is a simple session volume profile. Session volume profile. It's nothing weird. Session volume profile. TTF, of course, has the easy exit that marks these magical zones that make our life sometimes easier, sometimes much more complicated. QJ Trader says, as they say, everyone has a plan until you get punched in the face. Exactly, QJ. Exactly, my friend. The shoulda, woulda, coulda is, I believe, like a disease in the trading space. Why? Because every time we are trying to explain what the moon didn't align with everything, but trading and eventually everything is much more simple than we think about. Why? Because it is probabilities. Yes, I have a trade idea. I built a trade idea. I followed what I believed what the order flow was. I waited for price to return. Yes, but it play out. Okay. It is what it is. It is exactly what we can say for our favorite football team. But we have the biggest budget in the league. We have the number one players in the world, but we can't win. We didn't won that much. It doesn't mean that our team is bad because we didn't perform in that because they didn't perform in one match or they lost. Okay, but if they finish, for example, third or second in the league, it is huge success. Why? Because they overall prove to everyone that they are capable or of playing good football. And of course, it went to my take profit. I know what everyone that doesn't like me say. Yes, you were wrong, Mr. Alex. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, NQ. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And now we are confirming, as we are all seeing, berries. Okay, I don't. This 1 hour in Veteran value gap concerns me a lot. I won't lie to you. This concerns me a lot. Why? Because Price might reverse from here, although I can't go against all my confluences. What do I mean? Bearish expansion model, price is under Asia. We confirmed bearish. We are confirming bearish all the time today. I can't believe that price will reverse. The only reason I will reverse, I will take a reverse trade, is if price goes to the highest probability levels, the 0.5 and the 1, I will probably try to take over here a reversal. And why do I do this? This is very, very important what I'm going to tell you right now. If the highest probability standard deviation levels, take profit levels, are the 0.5 and the 1, then our biggest probabilities of price expanding lower have finished. That's why we can go, of course, and take the reverse probabilities and expect after the full expansion of price, the reversal. And based on time, we can't forget, especially on the 90-minute cycle, of course, 10:30 a.m. New York with 12 o'clock is a reversal time, a reversal 90-minute cycle. Also, the PM session, the whole PM session is, of course, a reversal session based on the daily cycle, quarterly theory, daily cycle. So we can expect something like that to happen. Now that we confirmed short, I would like to see, of course, price to pull back and then take a continuation. But of course, price does want to melt without me. Taking exactly, look what the market makers did to me here today. The only candle that returned to my break even was this one, knowing my entry price, and then melted. Okay, thank you very much, market makers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Can't believe there are any. Okay, I hope so. That's rough. Yes, it is rough, but we must accept it. But we can't do anything about it. My favorite title for a book is The Best Loser Wins. Because when you're going, my friends, to learn how to lose, or you're going to learn how to accept a loss, also very important, because learning how to lose is the proper risk management. But accepting a loss is saying that I took the loss, I risk managed it properly, I must stop. If anyone is able to apply these two simple things, you can't imagine how much your trading is going to change after that. And I mean this. And I mean this. And I mean this. Marcin says better this way than a full L way. Yes, yeah, exactly. I 2000% agree. My mentality couldn't handle taking the full L's without a reason. And I mean this because it make me felt better when I started putting my trades break even. And trust me, I learned to put break even with a hard way because I was trading when I first began my trading career. As many of you know, I was trading 100% SMC concepts. You know, you can't imagine how many times I saw my trade go 5-6 R in profits and then reversed to my break even. You can't imagine how many times. But that was a lesson for me. Why? Because I learned how to accept that a break even is better than a full loss, especially when we were trading with a so high volume, with such a tight stop loss. It was crazy what I was doing back then in the back days. But I learned my lesson. It helped me accepting, of course, break evens, and now I don't really care about them. Luke says to learn how to lose, you need to lose a lot. And that is hard for everybody who see that videos in social media, Lambo life on the beach. We see just success, but what was behind the scenes we don't see. Exactly. And this goes for any fake guru out there, fake influencer. No one shows you the losses. No one shows you the day by day trading. Trust me, you can only see it here because we are 2000% transparent with everyone. I can't, I can't, my emotions can't handle someone to call me, for example, a liar. I can't handle it. Mentally, I can't. I'm so honest that I can't handle it. That's why I'm not afraid to share everything with all of you. Whatever I do, how I think, what I do, how I do it. I have shared it with everyone. And first of all, I am showing to all of you that I'm also losing. There's no perfect system. There's no one perfect on planet Earth. Only the fake gurus with the Lambos are great. And having a 90% strategy. Only them. The fake gurus. That, of course, they show you whatever they want you, whatever you want them, whatever they want to show, of course, yes. That's why I respect a few trading gurus or influencers in the bigger. I trust a few. Why? Because the only thing that I want to see from a YouTube creator is truth. And it is, for in my eyes, it is huge when a trader is true. Okay, we pulled back, of course, to DR. If, of course, we see a bearish fractal frenzy signal, we are going to go short. Why? Because remember, confirmation, pullback down to the 1 minute. We are expecting price to print a fractal frenzy towards the direction of confirmation, and we are going to execute a basic trading plan. I won't lie to you, this was a really aggressive, but look what price is doing. Of course, it is melting down, and look what, from where it is reacting again. Over here. What was this? A demand, price rejecting, broke. Retest of this area. One more example of a breaker block. Look, this was a demand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles reacted to this area. But what happened? Price broke it, retested it, and will probably continue down. If this breaks from the upper side, we must concern that the order flow is again shifting. Bear says, I only trust one trading guru. That's the Greek god of trading, Alex. Alex, thank you so much, Bear. Thank you. Thank you, my friend, for your trust. I also trust you. Louis says, got to jet. Thanks for today. Always educational. See you again on Thursday. See you, my friend. Thank you for joining, my beloved friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. It means a lot. Thank you so much. My friends, don't forget, whoever hasn't hit the like button, hit the like button. It helps a lot on what we are doing over here in our try to make TTF even more bigger than it is. Of course, if you're not subscribed, subscribe to the button. Yes, hit the subscribe button, enable all notifications. Link in the description, trdfloor.com. A whole package for so small price. Only the Learn as you learn program that is given with your subscription is huge. A huge opportunity for everyone, of course, to gain some extra profits or some profits if he is in the learning process. Huge opportunity. Of course, multiple strategies, multiple concepts, everything in the educational center. We can't forget, of course, the roadmap that can help you if you are especially a beginner. How you can step by step follow the roadmap so you don't get lost in the learning process. I trust Bear and Alex too. Thank you, Luke, for your trust, my friend. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you. We appreciate your trust. I am a huge fan of Bear, and Bear is a huge fan of me. We are only fans. Okay. We are only fans together. Okay. Interesting stuff. Let's see. It is going to melt. We still have untouchable the 0.5 and of course the one standard deviation. That of course are high probability levels. Okay. 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 Patient a little bit. I'm going to keep the stream for about 15 minutes more because you know life is calling. We must go. Amgr. Omke. Amgr. Omke. One of the DJs that I love this period is Hugel. I love the music he plays. I love his style. I'm really enjoying the new version of house music, Afro house. I love the style. I love the beats. I'm all the time hearing this music. Come and join. Bear says, come and join our only trading. That was good one. Only trading, yes. I love it. Okay, I believe that's going to make me hit the button again. I have a feeling. Is my feeling going to be true or not? Is my feeling going to be strong? What music do you guys like? I told you my favorite music. What is your favorite music? I believe Bear enjoys a lot rock music. I'm trying to be a prophet. Okay. Now, something that concerns me. Yes, we are going to follow the basic trading plan, but look, we are creating lower lows, lower highs, so much time of the day. I hope that I'm not going to be part of the reversal that might happen, but I believe that after this one standard deviation, price is going to reverse for sure. Marcin says I like to listen any genre, but my favorite is electronic and house in every variations. Okay. I also love house music also. Electronic in general, yes. The most enjoyable in general is to see DJs from Mr. Bear says I don't listen to music, only audiobooks. Okay, but I'm a fan of classical and jazz. Whoa. Audiobooks, yes. I have listened. I also enjoy audiobooks. I won't lie to you because I'm not a guy that will sit a lot and read physical books. Most of my trading books, I heard them. I didn't read them. I won't lie to you. I like also that style of reading. Classical and jazz, really interesting. Chipmunk. Alex, how's your hair so shining? You got the Greek god genetics or what? Shining, yes. Well, I'm 41 years old and my only white hair is over here. I don't have a lot of white hair. I don't know. Maybe I'm a very happy guy. That's why. Probably. That's what I believe. Okay. I have a feeling that we are going to have a breakout and, of course, a signal from Fractal Frenzy. It must print. Yes, I knew it. Should we be impatient and hit the button? Yes, I'm going to be impatient. I'm going to cover this high. Last shot. We are going to target, of course, one. You see what happens if you're impatient. I'm going to pay it one more time. I never learn my mistakes from my mistakes. Look, I never learn from my mistakes. Being impatient, you pay it all the time, but I'm not patient enough. Look. Oh, key is to be happy and have good wife which supports you. Yes, yes, I agree. Look, it is very important in our life in general to have people around us that truly loves us and support in everything that we do. Mr. Bear says I listen to about 10 hours of audiobooks a day. Really, mate, I'm very, very happy for you. I indeed believe thousands of books, millions of books, and from books you can truly learn so much stuff, so many things. It keeps you in a calm state of mind. I also know that you meditate. I also try to meditate myself. It is very important because it keeps me calm. And I believe that your calm state area is, of course, your audiobook hours. My only problem is that I still need to be focused when I'm hearing a book. I can't do multiple things and hear truly what the book is telling to my ears. But of course, I believe that you are capable of doing multiple things at the same time. I am unfortunately an Intel processor. I'm not a Ryzen. Okay. If, of course, I'm going to take this loss, I'm going to stop for the day. I'm not going to score a point, unfortunately. Of course, I'm going to accept the results. It is what it is, of course. We can't do anything about it. Forcing things to happen will never give us the results that we want. I followed my thought process and my trading plan, I believe, to the tick. If it isn't made to happen, I'm not going to force things to happen. And I mean this. I hope that everything is with me. Basic trading plan, very nice. We have also shared this plan publicly on our YouTube channel. Whoever is interested, you can go to the playlist and see the series of the videos that I did upon these concepts. But unfortunately, if anyone wants to have access to the fractal frenzy indicator, must be part, of course, of TTF. trdfloor.com, link in the description, to be member of TTF in order to execute exactly as I did today, and I do almost every day. But it's looking good for this one. Stochastic RSI on the 15 minutes pointing down. Heiken ASIC candles are long for 15 minutes as well, with these nice long wicks below and none above. I hope it plays out. We really need this win so we can be able to, of course, score a point for today. I hope it plays out. By the way, yesterday, the trade I took it in a personal funded account. Whoever asks. As I said, the days that I'm not streaming, I'm trading my own accounts. Today, I'm using an evaluation account. Marcin, go on, price, go on. Let's end it with a profit. Yes, that's what I want also. End it with a profit, please. Don't turn back. Capital just showed up, 2 for sale. Let's go. Let's go. Everything is showing up. All the moon, all the stars are aligned. Let's see. Okay, I believe in CFDs. Let's go. Let's go, price. Make our day. Let me check something, please. 1 minute. Okay. Let's see if it melts. You see that I didn't go for a 1.5. Why? Because the highest probabilities are at the last high probabilities is at 1 standard deviation. I don't want to take the risk and go lower. Why? Because we are already in an overextended market. Not even this is sure because the highest probability standard deviation has been taken. Look, the 0.5. It will be logical also if price reverses from this point. I won't be surprised. I, of course, knew exactly what I did. I just will accept the result. It won't be our day today, unfortunately, if it hits our stop loss. But as I said, we are going to accept what will happen. And at the end of the day, we can't do anything about it. This is the reality. This is the reality. I love the coffee that the store does in my neighborhood. It makes an amazing coffee. I don't. Maybe it's of course, the coffee brand, but in general, it is so good. So delicious. Okay. Price is not looking, the trade is not looking so good, of course. I'm feeling that the live streams are not on our side. We are not being able to take big winners on stream. I'm trying, but price is not helping us from the beginning of our streams. They are really very choppy, very weird. Of course, today is a bank holiday. We can't forget this. I believe that price is going to die in about half an hour. Of course, the rest of the world is trading, of course, but no true exchanges are happening when there is a true bank holiday of the US. It's like the whole world is in holiday. Okay. Unfortunately, we are going to accept what will happen. So far, it's one break even and then this trade. No, I have taken one more loss. It will be two losses and one break even for today, my friend Marcin. Unfortunately. And as I'm seeing, this will be our second loss. It is two losses and one break even for today. Over here, I took my first loss. It was a breakout, of course, the rejection of the London DR. I had marked over here a consolidation box that broke out with a signal of fractal frenzy, but it didn't play out. It retested the London DR again. Oh, give me a sec, please. Sorry for that. Okay, back again. It needed again for me to put the credentials. Here we took our break even that eventually played out, of course. And now we're going probably to take our second stop loss. I love, especially when I have the room and the 0.5 standard deviation is lower. For example, a deeper pullback is better. Unfortunately, my friends, we took again a stop loss. I'm not going to force anything to happen. I'm unfortunately not going to post any points for today. Unfortunately, I took my second loss. I'm going to stop. It's not fair for me, of course, to use another account. It's not fair, of course, but we are going to accept. You see, now price is retesting again the DR level. This breaker block over here. Let's see if price is, of course, want to play out eventually. Marcin says about bank holiday. I just look at the USD JPY chart and at London session today, and it's flat like my ex. Okay. Okay. But rough day today, battling the market. Linda, thank you. Have to go. Thank you also. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining everyone. It was my pleasure for all of you being over here. Thank you so much. It wasn't our day today, unfortunately. See you privately in Discord. Of course, on Thursday in our private live stream. And again, publicly on Friday. Thank you so much. It was my pleasure. Don't forget, hit the link in the description, trdfloor.com. The amazing package that you can take, the Honors Learn program, everything combined all together in one place. hit the like button, subscribe in the try that we are doing. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you everyone, one by one. Thank you so much. See you next time.